Hello, light seekers. This is Moon Guardian Angel 711. Thank you for coming and visiting me at my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking my messages. By liking, clicking the like, a little check mark, it helps the message get to the right person. So I really much appreciate when you thumbs up on that, click thumbs up on that, on my messages. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Scorpio for the month of July 2021. I am really glad that you guys are able to visit me again this month and continue to watch my videos. Some of the things that I need to kind of just say is we are still in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, which will end on 7/7/21. So we still have a lot of people coming in and, just showing us that, coming back from the past so that we can review, and look again at those messages that we probably left. Or have just forgotten about, such as ex-boyfriends, ex-husbands. That's what retrograde does. It also affects your speech, it affects your communication, it affects all of your technology. So that'll end on July the 7th. Now, one of the things as I was meditating for your sign, Scorpio, is that you are on a 5-year cycle on this Mercury retrograde. So what that means, or what I'm interpreting that messages to be, is that whatever may have happened in the year of 2016 or even 2011, though whatever wasn't finished or whatever wasn't accomplished in that year, it's coming back this year so that you reconsider. Spirit is bringing that particular lesson back so that you reconsider the message, reconsider whatever they're trying to get you to do. So for example, if you are being prompted to do spiritual work and you've been ignoring that message, it's coming back up again. So Spirit is going to create tower moment after tower moment after tower moment until you actually get that message. It's kind of like the wheel of fortune wheel, or the wheel of fortune is coming back around again. And right now you're in a 5-year cycle. So that's what's going on for you. We still have also some retrogrades on Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, and Neptune. So see where those planets lie on your chart and then see how or what house is going to affect. Now, one of the things when I was meditating for your sign, some of the things that I saw was water, a big body of water, like the ocean, the lake. It was just very evident that you guys, whoever I'm tapping into for this particular message, might really enjoy the water. Swimming. I mean, we are in the northern hemisphere of America. We right now are enjoying the summertime. The spring, summertime now started. So water is a lot of. It's also popping up. The other one that's popping up is peaches. So some of you might have some relation to the state of Atlanta, peach tree, Florida. The message from Spirit that I got is a very specific message for you guys. It said, stand strong in your belief in love. Stand strong in your belief in love. So some of you might be getting some type of messages that are very contrary, or you might have people just trying to have you change your mind about love. So they're trying to affect your belief system. I also heard the words gossip, people and stop meddling. So you might be telling that to somebody, or might be part of it yourself. So but those are the messages that I received while I was meditating. Excuse me. Oh, and happy birthday to the Cancerians. I know we are in Cancer period right now, so happy birthday to all of you. If you are a cross watcher, just keep in mind that, some of the messages might be for you, some of them may not be. Or some of the energies might be reversed. So the messages might be for the Scorpio sign, but the person that you're here to see might, some of the messages might be also cross messaging to you. The spirits might be. So just keep that in mind. My messages are very timeless. So just whenever you watch this, at the time that you watch it, that is the correct time that you're supposed to watch it. Now, all the messages might not be for you. These are collective readings. So I have a lot of people that I'm reading for, or that I am tapping into their energy. So some of the messages might resonate, some of them may not. Take what does resonate and leave what doesn't. And try not to criticize those messages that do not resonate with you, as they may be for someone else. I haven't asked the question, but I see the word variance already. So we'll look into that to see what's really going on, and I'll put that one back in a minute. But let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, what is the energy for the sign of Scorpio for the month of July? Or what is the message for the sign of Scorpio for the month of July 2021? What is the message, Spirit? What are the messages? Now, some of the cards are getting stuck all in a bunch. So there's going to be, what I'm interpreting that to be is there's going to be some congregation of something. A meeting of the minds, a meeting for something, and a very tight-knit community that I'm feeling right now. So it might be a family community. Spirit, what is the sign? What is the channeling? So let's look at that. I'm going to go ahead and read this one for you guys. Variance. Let's look in here. That's not it. Here it is. Variance number 39. Someone might be also coming, knocking at your door, guys. Sorry about my dog. Let's see here. 39. 39. Variance. The different perception of ego and soul. Today you may not feel like yourself. You and your soul are looking at the same thing but are seeing it differently. Your emotions and reactions are a combination of your thoughts and your soul's thoughts. And when they don't align, you feel wobbly. Variance is a way of explaining the wobble. When you have the same perspective of your soul, things feel right. They may seem satisfactorily and easy. No limiting beliefs or patterns are triggered, but there is a feeling that all is well. Your soul will never join you in judgment, blame, or hurt, because it is not the truth of you. It is not the perspective of love. How you feel reveals how aligned you are with your soul. If you are experiencing something that doesn't feel quite right, take a breath, and come back to your center. You will begin to feel better, inspired to navigate your inner radar, and ready to receive your soul's transmission. So, this right here is pretty much a spirit telling us that both your ego and your soul need to be in alignment, and there's going to be kind of a disbalance of an imbalance of your ego and your soul. So your ego is going to be telling you one thing, and your soul is telling you, okay, this is how it is. You need to be able to ground yourself and be able to realign those two energies together to be able to have a very grounding, wise, knowledgeable decision about what you're about to make. So this right here is telling me that you're going to have some type of unbalance for the month of July. So also, and I'm going to put that back, as I said, it was, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and just keep it for the reading, since I had other signs also have two of them. So, and then channeling, you will be able to balance that, the ego and the soul, by channeling a lot of that energy. Channel it to where it's supposed to. So in other words, if you're having some type of struggle, inner war, inner doubt, just ground yourself. Think that you are, ground yourself by either walking outside, taking your dog, or just take a walk outside. Try to see if maybe you can do a barefoot, do some grounding like that, earthing, calling it, where your feet are actually feeling the grass and standing on it. And start channeling by asking your soul, what is it that you're trying to tell me? And then try to see if maybe you can realign your ego. By figuring out exactly why it's popping up. The ego is a very it can be your friend, and it also can be your enemy if you do not accept it. You have to be able to accept your ego. You have to be able to accept that the ego is there to keep a balance with your soul. The ego is more of a 3D, or in other words, of this world dimension energy, whereas your soul is more of a 5D. So you're having to marry up the 3D and the 5D by being in that middle dimension, which is the fourth dimension. And you're able to tap into the fourth dimension by breathing in, and we mostly live on the 3D. So you go into the 4D by imagining an idea. For example, if there's a particular purpose that you're trying to achieve, for example, a house, or a relationship, or a job, that's the 3D idea, okay? Because it is right there born, but it's already in your mind, so it's somewhere in your soul as well. So by tapping into the fourth dimension, what you do is you start by asking yourself, how would I feel if I had this job? How would I feel? What would be my emotions? What would I look like? What would I feel inside me? What would my mind be thinking? In other words, start imagining yourself and feeling as though you have that job. And that's how you are able to manifest things from the 5D, because in the 5D you already have it. So you're able to manifest them onto the 3D by bringing them or funneling them through your 4D dimension. So start thinking like that. How do I feel? What does it look like? What does it taste like? What does this sound like? Start living that vision of what the 3D and the 5D are, and that's how you're going to be able to channel those and marry the soul as well as your ego. but you're going to have to balance that out. You can also look up in YouTube as to how to tap into your fourth dimension so that you're able to channel the right messages. So variance to me for the month of July for the sign of Scorpio is also telling me that you are on a different message, that you are someone that is able to marry up that soul and the ego. You are well balanced. You already know, you have graduated to and having the ability to tap into that fourth dimension and able to manifest a lot of things. So you're able to do that already. So you are already graduated. So I'm tapping into two, one that you are going to, and the other one where you already have. And by having that marrying up of the soul as well as your ego, you're able to now channel a lot of the things that I either channeling by feeling what other people feel, channeling what other people are thinking, and know their emotions. So you're able to decipher what people are feeling, thinking, and without them even knowing. So I'm tapping into two different energies here, one that has graduated and the other one that is going to start feeling that. So the next message, that's what the major energy is going to be for this for Scorpio. Variance, meaning balancing of the ego and the soul, as well as having the ability to channel. Now, some of you may also have or are looking a lot of synchronicities on the number 3, 3, and 9. Look it up, because there might be a message in there for you. Let's go ahead and go to the next question, which is, what is the message for the sign of Scorpio for the month of July? Spirit, what are the messages for the sign of Scorpio? Wow, you get 2. So you may have some Virgo. Virgo got this card. And I believe Leo. So you might want to look into that. Victory. This was the first card. Oh. All of a sudden, I feel this palpitation in my heart. So some of you might be getting really some good news, or some news that is going to give you a lot of excitement. And again, I'm seeing the number 3, 3. So you guys, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So some of you, 4 3s. So some of you might have messages with that. Look it up and see what's going on that. And yeah, I'm seeing that you have been crowned. You have received the crown of channeling of an empath, or even, you might even be, I'm looking at here, a starseed that has graduated to that level, or were a starseed, and now you are acknowledging because you're able to tap into that empath, or those empath messages. Let me see, this one's gonna come out. Hostilities. Apparently you might have had some hostilities towards those energies, because you always knew that you have, or that you were a light, and then the community, that goes back to the gossip, where I was picking up on that whenever I was when I was meditating. I'm also seeing that these 3 feminine energies are also meddling in your life, and you're going to tell them to stop meddling. That's where probably the hostility is coming from, because you're having to fight off those words and those thoughts and that gossip about you. So this is a message for a masculine energy that is going to be graduating to an empath, and recognizing the fact that he is a light, a starseed. He's going to be crowned, and he's going to receive that crown very willingly. He knows that he's also a healer. He always knew that. It's just that he never really wanted to acknowledge it. He always fought it off. He always felt hostile about it. So this was something that now that he is acknowledging that and having that balance of that variance of the soul and the ego, um, now he's able to recognize that he is a star seed. I feel like the ego was something that was always winning this battle because of the materialistic things. So now this masculine, something happened recently in the recent past that it's now allowing the masculine to acknowledge this. Maybe perhaps it was the fight between the ego and the soul, that inner war that I was talking about, um, that actually allowed this masculine energy to graduate. I'm also going back to what the meditation, the message for the meditation, where it says, stand strong in your belief and love. So perhaps that message was more for the empathic and the starseed person, whenever it was kind of like a reminder for the masculine to stand strong in the belief, because he already knew that in his DNA who he was. So standing strong in the love for himself has allowed him to not win over the ego, but be able to marry up the ego and the soul, because they both are part of him. So he was able to marry them and acknowledge both of them, so that they're both able to balance one another, both the ego and the soul. So that's one of the reasons he's able to get crowned. Now, one of the things I do see here is that there was a feminine energy in his life that has actually walked this path with him, that allowed him to recognize that he was a star seed. So there might have been a feminine energy that walked into his life to kind of show him the path of what he needed to be doing, and what kind of having a more focused mission or goal or objective in life. And he's able now to see that she was there for that reason, and she's the one that actually helped him kind of earn those stripes or earn that crown. And now he is, see how he's dressed here naked. So now he has earned the dressings of a holy man, of someone that is a healer. And while he would, now he is, I'm seeing here that now he has the power on both hands. He's able to transfer light from one hand to another, transfer energies from one hand to another, is able to transfer fire from one hand to another. So he is able to work kind of, the word magic is not really the proper word, but that's the word that I'm coming up with right now. He's able to magically contour and work with the elements very, very well. So he's able to manipulate, that's the word that I was looking for, manipulate and work with it. And the reason that he's able to work with it is because that is part of him. Both the fire, the wind, the earth is something that he's able to kind of like avatar, be able to avatar those elements, hence becoming the healer now that he always was. Whereas before he was naked, he felt like he didn't have any protection. Whereas now that he has acknowledged this abilities that he has, and healer abilities, he's now feeling clothed. And I'm looking at the cloth that is more like a representation of protection. Now he's more protected, whereas before he felt like he had to fight for his protection. But now it's all within him, it's all outside of him. He is very grounded, he is very in his power. He stands in his power. He's very lion, like a lion, very strong. So in that, now that he has realized that this feminine energy is the one that helped him, he is now kind of remembering that she is the door to romance, the door to romance his own self, his love, his own heart, romance his life, that the material things that he was so much in love with count nothing. Because whenever you leave this earth, you really leave with nothing but the memories and the lessons that you've learned. So now he's actually learned that that self-love that he has for him, she's the one that taught him how to how to do that, how to manifest that. She's the one that actually held his hand and walked the path side by side. And he's able to now to mirror how she was. He has graduated to that. And now he's also activated his seventh chakra, which is also being watched over by the star gatekeeper of the seventh chakra, which is the archangel Uriel. So all of this is going on spiritually on the back end, on the 5D, but also on the 4D. But he's now is able to actually dream about it and see it and channel about it. Now he's able to even see that a lot of people that were in his life for material reasons. And it's not the good reason to have friends. He's also seeing that this particular group of people are not his friends. These are not his tribe. These are people that have used him. So he's able to channel that now. He's able to kind of like pretend like you were walking with glasses that were not your right prescription. So he's been seeing life through that prescription or through that lens. Whereas now you go to an optometrist and they give you the correct prescription. Now you're seeing life the correct way with all the lines, all the colors that you're supposed to see. And now you're able, I'm using that analogy to bring it to him. And now he's able, now that he has the right prescription glasses, he's able to actually see the trueness of this group of people and this community that they were using him. And now he's able to discern who his friends are, not only that in that area, but also as to what are the things that he really needs to be searching for. Is it from a material thing or is it from a spiritual thing? Because it doesn't matter how much you accumulate in this life. Yes, they are nice. Yes, they are good to have a good life, those material things. But are they really going to bring you the happiness that we as human beings are searching for? And the answer typically is no, because at the overall message, at the overall time, at the end, at the time of our death, the only thing that is going to matter is that which you've learned, that how spiritually were you, what were your memories, how did you treat people, how did people treat you, memories, lessons, what difference did you make to a person's life? Were you kind to them? Were you compassionate? Were you tender? Were you loving? So those are all the things that he is now realizing. And although he might have had that compassion and that love, it was more because of a reason. In other words, I am kind to you, but I'm only kind to you because I know you're going to be a benefit to me. So somewhere down the line, you may have to pay me back this kindness that I'm giving you. So in other words, it was not unconditional love. It was conditional reasons as to why I did things. So I might have been nice to you. That's how the masculine was seeing life. Whereas now he sees that you have to be true when you're doing things. You have to be doing them out of your heart, out of the bottom of your heart. So he has actually just graduated to this level, which is really, oh my God, it's almost like, I don't even want to use the word perfection, because for me, the word perfection means that you cease to exist. You have reached the maximum level, but we continue to be on this earth. So, he has graduated to a higher level where he needs to share that with other people. Oh, this is really nice message, masculine. You are the healer now. You have healed yourself. You're almost grateful to this feminine energy. I see that already. Let's see if we can get more messages from the divine. Spirit, what are the secondary messages for hostilities? What are the messages for hostility? Are there any messages for hostility? Okay, secondary messages, I'm seeing that there is some anger issues and hostilities towards the Queen of Cups. In other words, someone that he might have, oh my God, and this is the Ace of Cups over here. Hold on. Oh. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, they are definitely someone that he enjoyed and loved a lot. So let's fix this. Hold on. Someone that he had given his cup to, but he's now feeling very angry, very hostile. And they are in reverse again, so I'm going to flip them. This one is in reverse, the Two of Cups. Someone that he doesn't want to continue to work for or give the, in the Hermit. The Hermit. You might have some Libra, Virgo. So you might want to watch the Virgo message to see what messages are in there for you that may resonate with this message here. Something might have happened at the full moon where either the masculine walked away or the masculine found out something about this feminine energy where he used to give all this love to, and now the love and money to, because look at that, the Ace of Pentacles, he used to give all this money to, and now he is pretty much retrieving both of those cups, the Two of Cups. I'm seeing this two as cups. So he's retrieving those, the pentacles, he's retrieving the money, he's retrieving the emotions, because he feels very hostile towards this Queen of Cups. Why does he feel hostile? Why does wow. Let's see here. Again, they fall off. So let's see here. The Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Let me see here. Are they reversed? Okay, this one is in the challenge position. So yeah, I mean, he is removing all of his money from this Queen of Cups, and as well as walking away completely, but is still not answering what happened between them for him to be so hostile. So what I'm seeing here now is that she probably had someone else that she was giving the money to. Maybe she was giving the money to her kids and wasn't. And we have at the bottom of the deck the Devil. So she was tapping into, I always see this card as, tapping into black magic or dark magic, dark energies. So he found out that she was using that money for that. So he was very devastated because she was giving the money to someone else, another male. take this back. Yeah, he found out the truth about her. Let's see what else. I'm being guided to use this deck. Spirit, can you tell me more about this hostilities? The hostilities. What is the message for this hostilities? Why are the hostilities here? Spirit, why are the hostilities here? Definitely fighting. It's almost like he's fighting for his honor because he feels deceived. And, you know, here comes money again. And again, I'm going to say, you know, some of you might now be getting messages, the number 7, 7, and 7. So, and this one is in the challenge position. So money is challenging. So this masculine might be losing some money as well. Any more messages, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, he's very concerned that he's losing money and he's not going to be able to pay bills or pay what he is supposed to. There might be also some fighting here. He might be fighting because I'm seeing here falling on the healer of the energy of the ages. I'm seeing this more like the Hierophant. So he might be fighting, you know, the justice or a legal system. He feels like he needs to fight that. Let's put this deck over here. Spirit, can you clarify victory for me? Clarify victory for me. Any more messages for victory, Spirit? Wow. Despair. Despair. That he won? That he... Okay, so he's having a hard time with this new way of looking at life. Yeah, he's here. He's a boss. He's worried about his marriage. There might be a third party that he's, you know, tapping, the word tapping to or into, even though he's married. But he's got someone else in mind in his head. And it is a privileged lady. So there might be 3 people in his mind. The marriage, the false person, someone that he has recently let go because, you know, he figured out that she was very deceiving. But there's another person here that is in his mind. And I believe I'm kind of sensing that this one right here is the lady, the divine that actually has helped him graduate. Spirit, can you tell me who this privileged lady is? Clarify who the privileged lady is. Clarify who the privileged lady is. Clarify who the privileged lady is. He's tired. I am feeling this sense of tiredness just fogging over me. So tell me who this privileged lady is. Was there a fight between or discord between this privileged lady and this main male? Okay, I'm being told that no, this is a different message, and it starts off here. So the different message is that this is now the karmic who he was the main male for, but now there's a level of, because she took a lot of the wealth and gave to someone else. He has now, you know, kind of sealed the coffin shut. Some of you might have received white roses recently. Healer of the ages, Spirit. He's a wealthy man. This is the other man that she was giving the money to. That was her main male. And this is the... Okay. Correction here. This is the karmic. This is the divine masculine who has now placed a death coffin between both of them, and she gave so much money to this wealthy man that he has now taken over his wealth. Wow, no wonder he's upset. He's now getting more attention from everybody. It's almost like he has taken his essence. Clarify door to romance. Clarify door to romance. I'm guided to say that he is going to be fighting for his romance. He's about to start fighting for the real love that he has for the other feminine energy. And he's going to be having, people are going to gossip about that, and he really doesn't care at this point in time. It's almost like, I don't give a shit anymore. And he's going to take a journey to go see his divine, or fight for his love. Look at that. He's getting a new pathway. He's shutting the door of the shift room and opening it to the to love. And look at that. I mean, they're just going all over the place. He is now matured. And look at that. He's going to the courthouse. He has gone to the courthouse and now has the paperwork. And yeah, he might have lost money, but it's okay because he's going to that woman, that feminine energy that he has in his mind. And the number 7 is really coming through a lot, as well as the 333. So you guys really need to look into that. I mean, 3, 3, 3. We have 3, 3, 3. And then we have 7. And then we have 3, 3 again here. 7, 7. And then we had 7 earlier on a lot of the messages. So you guys really need to look into that, because I can see that there might be some secondary messages, or 3rd or 5 messages there. Can you clarify the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, Spirit? Okay. Oh my God. The 7th chakra. This, I mean, he has manifested this new life by going to, look at that. He is going to this counterpart, his mature woman with the mature men, sequentially 5, 6. So for the month of June, someone is, or even the month of July, here's another 7. He's going to go and give her the message that he has divorced this feminine energy who is a false person. He has been feeling really ill lately, but he's going to receive unexpected income. He might even bring a child with him, feminine energy. So just welcome that. It looks like he's looking at you as this privileged lady, and he wants to be married to you. He wants to have a house with you. He wants to give you money. He wants to be, wants you to be part of the community. And the change is coming soon. So you need to stop expecting, because he's not going to court you, actually. I'm seeing that he's going to just go straight to you and say, okay, you know me, I know you. We've known each other for so long. Can we just go ahead and get together? Because I really don't want to wait. So don't be surprised if he comes to you and says those messages to you, okay? Because I see that that is going to be the case here in this situation. So I'm going to go ahead and also clarify community as to what this gossip is about. So let's see here. I was going to use that, but no. Spirit, what is this community or gossip about? Clarify this card of community, Spirit. Clarify. Victory again. Oh my freaking Lord. Look at this. Victory, victory. 2 different decks. So you guys are really going to come together. The gossip is going to be, I cannot believe he went to her. I cannot believe she is so wrong for him. I cannot believe this bullshit. She is just wrong for him. What does he see in her? She is this, she is that. But you know what? Deep down, they know that they know the reason why. Because you are beautiful, you are sexy, you dress well, you are successful, you are triumphant, you are an executive, you are a boss lady. They know exactly why. You smell good, you dress well. So they know exactly why he's going to you, because you are his match. Here we go. You know, here's the consultant. So this is the man for whom you came for this consultation. It's in French. So this is the man that you came to for this reading. Okay? Dark, tall, and handsome. And look at that. He's holding a stick. You know what I mean by that, so I'm not going to elaborate on that. But the gossip is going to be about that. The gossip is going to be about a lawyer, a judge. You're going to receive a message from a friend. You're also going to get money here. So we see that you're going to get money. And we're also going to get presents. So there's presents. And a dark-haired man. There you go. Infantile. So he's going to be very loyal. And this is the card for whom, this is the lady for whom you came to this reading for all my masculine energies that are watching. And this woman is going to be an angry woman. So be careful, guys. So that's what the gossip is going to be about, guys. So let's see what the angels want you to know, or what the Ascended Masters, what comes up. Here we go. Stay focused. I think I said that earlier. Stay focused. Stay focused. Kuhumi is the card here. So let's get our book for that. And it came right to it. You drew this card as a reminder to stay focused upon your intentions, desires, and priorities. Don't allow yourself to be distracted by short-term situations, dramas, or other people's demands. Keep a positive outlook about your dreams and imagine that they have been already manifested into reality. Oh my God, this is so what I was saying on my at the beginning of the reading, where I was meditating. Devote regular amounts of time toward your projects and priorities. Say no to distractions and you will see results. Stay focused, guys. Stay focused. That is going to achieve your goals. So thank you, Scorpio. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing my channel messages. I very much appreciate you. I love you. I like you so much. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe. And also click on that bell so that whenever there is messages coming through, that you in fact get notification that the messages are arriving, or you're being told when the messages are going to be downloaded or uploaded. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Mwah. I love you. Bye.